Fighting manual. Was that in the bookshop? You know, I immediately ignored the bookshop because we don't need necromancy for healing on this character. But that is very nice. 800 gold? Will I remember? Let's view it. And then I think... No. There's a way to do this, I'm sure. I'd have to, like, search by shop. Then toggle view. And then book emporium. And last but not least... one of those. Perfect. Thank you for being my eyes and ears out there. I appreciate it. The luck in this run, pretty insane. Not using streamer tools. Colgate, you're gonna give away my secret. Stop. You're gonna reveal in front of our live studio audience that I'm a dirty, filthy cheater, of course. That's something we reserve just for the regulars on the channel. The rest of them, we can pull the wool over their eyes. We can pretend that we're unbeatable. Oh gosh. Please no. Step back. Step away from the steam dragon, sir. How do we actually do against Blork? I don't like all the throwing that you do, friends, especially if you haste yourself in the process. I guess we can probably do it. How do we only have 5 AC? Because we are currently valuing willpower over the little bit. I probably should swap to plate armor. It's not a heck of a lot better, but we're not running into many. This is what happens when we listen to chat. Immediately run into Sigmund as we take off the willpower armor. This is why I have to just go with my gut, because apparently my game defies all reasonable expectations and logic, and instead it just kind of does its own thing, you know? It's kind of quirky like that. It's not like other games. You know what? I'll probably be fairly comfortable continuing this. Not too... Oh, crap. That's actually worse. Never mind. No shot. Totally fine. Chat is a streamer tool. That is true. Okay, chats, what's the next big luck roll on this run? Sick Randart, Potion of XP. I'm feeling sick Randart. I mean, unfortunately, if we make it a return to form to back in the early days, in my foregone youth, back when I first started this series, I wonder if it's been a year now. Probably not, right? Actually, no, probably has been over a year. I'm trying to think of when I got affiliate on Twitch. But way back when, ancient history, we used to never be able to go through a run without finding an early Trident Randart, so that would be unfitting for this character, but at least a bit in line with what we used to see. DCSS giveth and DCSS taketh away. It does indeed, but apparently for this run, no such luck, and instead, it's just going to be a constant be still my beating heart, because never didn't have it. I suppose Sigmund was a good reason to keep the willpower, for sure, yeah. No, nice swap there, even though you did remind me that I should swap back to plate armor. Oh, chat really is the strongest dev tool out there. Just making sure that we're being saved from our own stupidity. Been about 9 months. Right, I guess you've been following or subscribed since the start, Brain, hey? So our Twitch baby a bit ago was a good indication for sure. My own wife isn't as supportive. That's not true. You're very supportive, Babs. Just unfortunately, we can't afford subscribing, so we just have Prime to spend on one streamer, and it's a hard choice to make at the end of the day. JVO does not eat artifacts, so proportionally more of my loot will be artifacts. Fair enough. So with Delvers, there's not enough merit to bother scouting D1 to 3, so we did on this run. And in general, I think it's just a good idea to do so. Yeah, there is if you're not playing turn count, exactly. It's definitely the safer option. So that's why we employed it here, but yeah, look at that. We're already like 1,000 turns over the turn count record. Like, holy moly, that's incredible stuff. That's wild. Do I want to fight a troll? It's pretty early, and that we can't out-heal the hits, unfortunately. So that's the thing, we can be pretty generous with when we use our heal wounds ability, since we have the regen from Jivia anyway, so not exactly struggling in life. But maybe something to keep in mind. Not get too big for our britches. I'd like to win. Very distant avalanche of sand, so it's probably not in this corner. Let's start heading across to the west here, I guess. So I don't forget, I've Frost Ramparts, the slime edition, and slime weapon to deal with, say, an 11-headed Hydra. No, definitely good to know. Ooh, there's the ossuary. Perfect. Now this is, yeah, where we'll definitely switch over to the broadaxe. Don't really need to be using the trident. I should also set my skills a bit higher now, since we will be using this bad boy into the future. That's game turn counts? Yeah, exactly. Jivia regen on DD feels like cheating. I know. I've never experienced this before. I'm used to struggling so much with Deep Dwarves. I've never been able to get a fair shake. I just always run out of magic points in my first couple floors and feel like a fool. Why didn't I just do this? It's that easy, folks. Just find an early sewer that has a Jivia shrine in it, and you're set. It's so straightforward. Even a brand new player could do it, right? Just get lucky, forehead. Ooh, simulacrums are slightly scarier for sure. Fortunately, they're all just little babies, but still not exactly ideal. Never mind, we rolled them. It's honestly not even close. Perfect. Best solution to find an 11-headed Hydra is a good axe. Won't be fighting an 11-headed Hydra for long. That's generally something that I always love to try and achieve on any character, is when you don't even have to swap to a Hydra slaying weapon and you are able to just race them. Saying that, there have been quite a numerous amount of occasions that I've found myself regretting such dreams and aspirations, because that 12-headed Hydra is not something that I can deal with on that said character. But it sure is fun for sure. Sure is fun. You've always liked the whole Phantom Mirror versus Lerny strat. One of the more satisfying things. I've been trying to rank these because they usually come up in different streams, but killing an enemy with their own Orb of Destruction, pretty high up there. Any kind of collateral damage between enemies, also relatively high. One-shotting the Royal Jelly, and one-shotting Lerny with a Phantom Mirror. These are all contenders for top satisfaction slots. Not sure quite where I'd rank them. I think I'd need to give it a little bit of time. But it's definitely the good stuff. Ooh, okay, this is going to be a tough fight. Maybe I should have used one of these. So let's actually learn. Oozomancy calls forth acidic ooze from the walls. So that's the Ramparts Slime Edition, of course. Probably should have used this. And Slimify is the weapon one. Coats a wielded weapon or my fist. Oh, it works on fists. That's kind of fun. Turn the next monster hit into a slime. Costs a large amount of piety. Oozomancy is just a bit. I don't think I'm in one-shot territory. Closer than I would like, but not yet, baby. So let's Oozify real quick. Go for a heal. Never didn't have it. Perfect. Exactly according to plan. I'm a genius. And gosh darn it. One of these days you're going to see just how many heads can give in. Yeah, before, in the past, you could do that, right? Can't give any more heads to Lerny, unfortunately. Fortunately not. It'd be so sad. Could have moved behind slime to safety. Safety's overrated. Right? We just murder everything in our path. Shouldn't have any problems. It's not like I'm gonna feel very regretful when I'm completely out of magic points or anything. That doesn't sound like me. It really do be every single one of these. I don't know why I'm surprised, honestly, but I kind of am. Oh, that's cute. There's a real statue behind that one. Oh, I like that a lot. And last but not least. So if these are in fact gargoyles, I wonder where the water comes out, you know? Because I recently learned that that's the difference between a gargoyle and I forget the other name for a statue form creature. but the difference between the two is that gargoyles all have spouts. And so just take that without any real context, since I don't have a good enough memory to have the critical bits of information. Just know it. It's adorable, grotesque. It's usually a bit of a blend between the two. Okay, Harold. I'm worried that I'm gonna get way too above my pay grade, but for now, that seems kind of nice. It's so strong. Oh my gosh. Your family. Oh gosh, I feel bad now. I mean, normally I don't regret murdering Harold, but whoops. If it deals acid damage, it is strong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can move slime walls, probably already know that. Knew it on maybe an intellectual level, but in terms of actual practice, putting it into effect, completely forgot because I'm so used to new Ozakubu's walls. And no, a gargoyle with no spout is grotesque. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh. I'm dumb, but thank you for clarifying. Oh no, I was gonna actually take that mace. Whatever, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not crying. You're crying, slime. Son of a gun. Taking all that is holy from us. Think I'm getting addicted to slime walls? Me? No. Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks, Selphon and the Once Great Winter Melon for the clarification. I appreciate it. Grotesque, gotta remember. What's my first impressions of Jivia? Yeah, really fun. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Frozen Ramparts. I think that they're exceptionally strong, especially the old version where you could move. And now, yeah, it deals acid damage. I mean, is this allowed? I don't think this should be allowed, especially when you tack on the healing effect for Deep Dwarf. Pretty wild. Yeah, we've lost 1 PD point, so we do have to at least keep an eye on that, make sure I'm not diving too deep in my greed for gold. Yeah, let's see, we don't have RF. I don't think I'm forgetting it either. Could be though, because I'm kind of blowing through this without paying attention. Have we gotten any mutations yet? Let's take a look. Pliable body absorbs attack, acidic saliva. Armor fits poorly on our massive pseudopods. Ah, interesting. Covered in slimy tendrils that may disarm your opponent. Fun, small jelly attached to me that senses nearby items. Okay, just senses them. For a moment I was like, aren't they going to eat them? But I see, that's super cute. I like my little jelly. Melee attacks may engulf my foes in ooze. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we could get some more descriptions. Most of these are fairly, I'm guessing this is like misshapen body. Covered in pseudopods, allowing us to slap my foes when launching melee attacks, but reducing protection of body armor. I mean, I'll take it. Glass cannon, baby. And what else? Greater strength or dexterity makes us somewhat more likely. Cool. That's actually pretty fun. Yeah, you know what? I'm used to when this Jivia used to just give regular old mutations, no? I guess I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But I kind of didn't realize I'd be getting so many cool bespoke things. That's really neat. Also, what the heck is even that? Yeah, Delphon. I didn't even notice. Holy moly. Armor's half is good for now, but otherwise everything's good. Yeah. Nope, that's what I thought. I'm out of here, boss. Let's take some yaks upstairs. Road yak. Don't come back. Actually, please come back, but one at a time, so it's a bit more manageable, and I can just murder you indiscriminately. Perfect. So kind. What a doll. Should be able to take these two at the very least. Yeah, that healing is wild. Wild, wild, wild. It only affects base armor. That's good to know. We'll definitely try and get in some early enchanting then. Another good trident. But it's too late. I'm addicted. Minus cast. Oh wait, that's the rope. My brain conflated it with this pair of gloves because I was thinking to myself, oh, gloves. +2 robe, probably not worth the effects. When it was a glove, had my attention at least. I was interested, intrigued even. Frozen Ramparts, I'm guessing our buddies wouldn't stack in that regard. There were a few Jivia only ones. Pseudopods have been around for a while, but they were more normal, yes. Okay, good to know. Well, These are normally the little tricky vaults that can be very sketchy. Ooh. Stop what I was saying. Maybe speaking just a wee bit too soon. Vibrating bone amulet. Where? Here? Crystal war axe. Oh, be still my beating heart. Armor skill enchantment still give full armor. Yeah, we'll definitely use that, and soon should start thinking about the ID game. Oh, me actually appropriately identify items? No. I think you're watching a good streamer like Ninth, who's actually successful at consistency in this game. I'm worried that that axe and amulet are gonna be a adored area, or just extremely scary. Honestly, one or the other. Who's to say? How much damage do you do, friend? 3d17 is a lot. Is a lot. Deep Dwarf Jivia. Does it even need the ID game? And wait until I get jelly eyes that can confuse and see invisible? Ooh, you don't say. Does sound quite lovely this time of year. Oh, geez. Okay, there we go. That's what we've been scared of. Fortunately, we have this nice little baby corner to fall back on, but that was a nightmare and a half. Two-headed ogre. Now you are gonna hit real hard, my friend. Can't out-heal your hits either. Attacks of opportunity aren't a thing, though, so we can't always run away if things go poorly. No. Not now, Jivia. Why have you forsaken me? 4% failed in a row? Not ideal. There we go, that's better. And yeah, now we can run away through. I mean, there's a reason why they changed it so that Frozen Ramparts, you're not allowed to do this, because it's just silly strong. For 22 damage on you, we can maybe out-heal that, but it'd be a lot of spamming of the heal wounds. Let's get you in our slime, now that I think about it. Oh geez. Also maybe try and successfully swallow a liquid without choking. That might also be a good idea. We don't have resistance to electricity, so you are gonna hurt, my friend. Actually, are you gonna learn pathfinding? No? Oh, just as I gave up, you son of a gun. But if I can just petrify you, then we'll be in business. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's find some treasures, shall we? Some more wands, manual of mason flails. The game really doesn't want me going axes today. But I do what I want. Reflection, resist corrosion. Resist corrosion, not necessary for us, but reflection brand. A little bit of extra intelligence, make sure that we don't go brainless. At least for now, we'll put that bad boy on, get some extra shielding. And what else did we pick up? The axe, or we didn't pick it up yet. Fire vulnerability. Ooh. I mean, when it rains, it pours. You need willpower, kids, because I got nothing but willpower for days, apparently. This one at least increases our AC by 1, so we might as well do that. What profession did we start? Yeah, it was Delver. It's the round of firsts. First time playing Delver, first time ever worshipping Jivia, and getting stupidly lucky with a lot of the pickups. Not that I'm complaining. DCSS, please, not complaining. I love you. You're the best game. You're so well balanced. Don't screw me, game. Don't screw me. Nice, good alliteration. Honestly, there's not... Oh, I should not have gone in with fire vulnerability against the Steam Dragon. That could have been horrendous. No, don't kill my friend. Don't you dare get behind me, slimy boy. And just tap, 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 tap. Okay, I'm starting to realize what people say when they're... Or what people mean, rather, when they say just tabo. And Jivia from a Faded, we actually got it in an early sewer. So we just lucked out. Got super lucky. That was our goal going into, if you'd believe it. Streamer loot. for sure. Does RF affect Steam? Because you know Steam resists is a thing. So I know it does in the opposite way. Having a single resistance to fire completely negates Steam. It gives you Steam resistance as well as fire resistance, I believe. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Always rely on the infinite font of knowledge that comes from the collective. But so yeah, I know that getting 1 pip of fire resistance helps out a great deal. So I was kind of wondering or assuming that it would work the other way as well. Also, kind of forgot there was a Bailey and then we just stumbled by it. Perfect. Never doubt it. Well, there we go. Thanks, Safid, for calling it out just in case we missed it too. I appreciate it. Okie dokie. Finish that bad boy up. GP hasn't already gave me full resistances. Never lucky. I know, right? So unfair. So unfair. Come on, Jivia. Carry me to victory. I don't want to think twice. Ooh, zombie. +1 plate armor? I mean, we already have essentially infinite willpower. Functionally infinite maybe is the better way to put it. So yeah, I'll take that. Cool, cool, cool. Somehow I got willpower +3, still confused. I think it is a Jivia 1 and just not green because I don't think I got mutated anywhere else. But Slay +3 plate armor, because why not? Honestly, I feel like we need all the help we can get. As a Deep Dwarf that can heal up between fights, honestly, the whole world is against us, and I feel like we deserve it all. But let's slimify, baby. At least that way, if they go invisible, we're still absolutely slapping them. Ooh. If I'd known you had friends, I would have invited everyone to the party. Vampire Calbert. Honestly, I thought I was going to be made to regret that fight, but not even for a moment. More slain armor. Not as good, unfortunately. But oh, this is silly. Absolutely rolling with it. Turn their stupid castle into slime. That's the plan. I mean, that's the plan for the whole dungeon, right? I wonder if my family will be okay with how slimy I've gotten over the course of my journey. I mean, sure, it's to banish the Orb of Zot from existence in this mortal plane, but is it worth it? Maybe, maybe. Undead Bailey, cool runs get cooler. Definitely, I've never seen this one before. I've seen, and trust me, I've seen many a Bailey in my day. Oh, you wouldn't believe. But an undead one, pretty freaking cool. Jivia is my family now. My family is slimes. Fair enough, fair enough. Of course, I have the Slava mutation as well. Actually, that's one that I should actually see how it works. I'm assuming it just gives me a chance to corrode enemies, allowing me to bite foes and apply corrosion when launching melee attacks. All the melee procs, basically, in one here. Perfect, perfect. They'll be fine with it after Jivia helps me turn them into Azure jellies. It honestly, it had to be done. You know it, I know it. I think we're all on the same page here. Gotta slamify the whole family when we get back. What is this ID thing? I'm confused too, Thalfon. I never undid nothing in my life. I honestly think it's not a thing. It's the reactive left media that's trying to make us believe in identifying scrolls. Honestly, my grandma and grandpa didn't have a need to identify scrolls, and they get by just fine on their own. So, good enough for Poppy, good enough for me. There we go. Just need to get close enough that the Steam Dragon doesn't hurt us. The goal of obtaining the orb is to banish it. You didn't know that bit of DCSS game lore. I actually, the reason why my characters generally come down, besides the greed for gold, as we mentioned last run, generally it's because I have this one shelf at home and it's just really bare, you know? Nothing's quite fitting in with the feng shui of the room, but I saw a picture of the orb once and I think that would go real well right there on my wall. So that's my whole reason for coming down here. Ooh, as our body's altered. You're gonna say it's because you wished me luck on this run with a prime sub? You're not gonna say it's not because you did so. No, everyone give thanks to Gondikov, the one true savior of our Deep Dwarf run here. Insert a commercial of Chalk screaming about words on pages here. Yeah, your scroll identifies as acquirement. If I lose this run due to hubris, you're gonna be sad. Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'll turn this car around right now. J pods and scrolls anyways, so no need for ID, exactly. Although when do you lose DCSS to something other than hubris? Well, I like to blame everything except for myself, but for being honest, yeah, you're right about that. But okay, we are less strong-willed, body becomes less malleable, pseudopods become smaller. No. Eyeballs grow over part of your body? I heard about these eyeballs. Don't mind if I do. In fact, they cover me completely. And my body reabsorbed a small jelly just to split into it again. That's not very cool of us. I feel like we should have given more respect to our original little buddy. Honestly, kind of rude, but it is what it is. Every once in a while, will you lose to decide this dungeon is dumb and you leave D1 without the orb? Honestly, your family thanks you for it, because that's the only real way to guarantee that you live on. Yeah, this is a time to start oozing if I never did see one. Hello friends, if everyone could just walk this way, come one, come all. Come see the show tonight. Okay, holy moly, that's wild. This is a very hubris-inducing character. Yes, my one weakness. Well, we found my counter. Unless I just get lucky enough that hubris, I laugh in the face of hubris, wouldn't that be lovely? But I think we'll start training some armor. I was gonna learn throwing initially to try and save us some health, but like, who cares when you can just heal anyway? When you've defied millions upon millions years of Deep Dwarven evolution and just laugh in its face and, you know, just heal forehead. It's that easy, folks. I guess it's fair enough that it's Jivia that allows us, because Jivia is the one true form of evolution. Evolution made manifest. That's how the little guy regenerates, like Odo in his bucket. And I like that framing. That's much better. Mine was cruel and unusual punishment on what should have been the cutest of all slimy pals. But now just a bit of a refresher. I love it. I like it. Can we afford the book yet? Where does the game show me money again? No, still ways off. I guess there's that, and then there's another... Is it one of the E ones? No, that's the Zot timer. There's another way to display your money, but I always forget it. So I just go to my wish list. He needs Evo when Jay eats wands anyways. I'm hoping that I can sneak in and potentially get one evocable, but you might have a point. Hate to say it, but you might have a point. I guess we have 46 charges of flame. There's something maybe to be said for that. A shopping list hits, you believe it should pop up a message when it can be bought. The next question there then becomes, will I even notice it when it happens? May expel jellies when seriously injured? I'm doing it. I'm becoming like my hero, the royal slime themselves. Oh, sorry, royal jelly. Oh my gosh. Think Jivia will ever forgive me? My heresy? Kind of want to keep being able to expel slimes at any given moment, so let's just roll with the punches here. Maybe throw some darts at you. Ooh, jeez. Don't random energy towards me, that's not allowed. Yeah, look at that healing. Oh my gosh. Who needs regen when you got Jivia? The big slime in the sky. Should I be fighting a Cyclops? Probably not, but I'm gonna, and absolutely slaughter it. You know that whole avoiding hubris thing that we briefly discussed? I decided to throw that into the wind, and instead I'm just gonna win. Just kill our foes for it. Play Dancing with Deep Dwarf, balanced gameplay. Yeah, definitely don't need attacks of opportunity. I see no problem with what we're able to pull off here. No issues whatsoever. Wizardry, I don't think so. We're going to be speedrunning the game. Not actually. This probably would have been a good one for speedrun at the end. We even could have probably gone for a turn count. I mean, you wouldn't want to be healing up between fights, but regen is like be all end all for turn count wins, right? We think you have to work tomorrow, so you'll catch this run on YouTube. Well, thank you so much, Once Great Wintermelon, for dropping on by today, joining the rest of us on this lovely evening. Definitely has been a really fun one. Have a great night, and hope work goes well tomorrow. Thanks again. And actually, I will probably take this as a quick opportunity to grab a refill for my drink. I've been so excited that I've completely forsaken the idea, but I think I'll run out real quick, be back in about 30 seconds with a refill. So don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. See you soon. Okie dokie. What else will the run throw at him? Because honestly, we've been struggling a bit here. I feel like I need something more. Oh, like an artifact broadaxe that somehow has a corrosive brand on it, even though that's not a thing. Yeah, I think that's deserved and necessary both. Let's not die. I got a Quicksilver Ooze? Oh my gosh. Who knew? Who knew Jivia was this ridiculous? I mean, things are just out of control. I don't have poison resistance, let's be careful there, but damage shaving is pretty good. Yeah, I'm in Lair without having ID'd a single item on purpose. Haven't ID'd on purpose. I guess we do have some identified because the game just had to ruin my whole day, my whole thing. But incredible. Let's bet on how many acquirement scrolls I have. Bets are upcoming. Place your bets. Do I have 1 scroll? Do I have 2 scroll? Can I hear a 3 scroll anywhere? Glad we have our bookie around in chat. Not have poison resistant, plays Deep Dwarf. Yeah, I always kind of forget that damage shaving pretty much negates the need for it. Dragon Form and Dragon's Call. I mean, we're almost definitely not going to be doing it on this character, but isn't that nice? Okay, this is the first thing that maybe actually requires at least a semblance of intelligent thought before immediately diving headfirst into the problem. Kinda. But I might just dive head first into the problem. I guess I could turn you into a slime. That'd be fitting. Let's Oozamancy, and then I want Erica to have to walk through my slime. You're gonna walk through my slime, and you're gonna like it, Erica. Perfect. Well, there we go. Ooh, okay. Eyeballs recede, less strong-willed. Oh, they keep going. Cedar pods become smaller, feel stronger ×2. Okay, okay. Feel hidden potential growing inside me. My hidden genetic potential grows. I have great hidden genetic potential. Oh, thanks, games. Oh, shucks. I mean, honestly, what can I say? I was born with it. Just the way it is. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Yeah, you don't get XP for turning into slime, though. Good to know. This makes you want to try a seeded run for the first time, specifically this insane seed. It is out of control, just absolutely bonkers. So yes, highly recommend. Or that could be how I got the natural mutations. Potentially, but I didn't have that before. We just got the genetic potential in the last little bit here, right? So... Huh. The non-XP fact of the slime fly is not a significant factor when decision making, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna worry more about staying alive at the very least, but holy moly. Oh, actually, yeah, I probably should have changed the name. Hey, Ninth. We got through with our ogre. Dragon form and manifold assault. Oof. Oof. You nailed that one on the head. It was a thing of beauty. So much fun. So thank you so much for definitely sending me off in that direction. I mean, we had to go against your wishes a little bit. We went with Sif Muna of all gods just to guarantee that we could get the combination, but it was a lot of fun. It was a while before anyone asked about mutes. That they mutate you in every level, and occasionally randomly, right? Because I had one pop up kind of mid area. I could have been wrong. Should try rocks sometime soon. An ogre good for sure. No, it was so much fun. And yeah, well, having, I mean, I'm embarrassed to say just under 500 health in dragon form, flat, non-berserk, a thing of true beauty. I will forever regret using revivification one time in that run, ruining it for everyone. I mean, literally unwatchable at the end of the day, but had a lot of fun regardless. And throwing rocks on ogre? Oh, for sure. That's actually how we did it. We started as hunter, and I think we had like 100 and some rocks, large rocks by the end. We didn't use them anymore because we were a dragon, but you know, definitely helped us in the early game. I think I will want to go back to it. Even, I think one of our trolls in this series, in fact, even potentially the troll that won, was a pretty prodigious rock thrower. Definitely leaned on it a heck of a lot just because, I mean, you're going to be training throwing anyway on a melee character like that. That's not going to be getting into magic, so it worked out. +5 hunting sling of Amidoti. Could go with a ranged weapon. That's nice. This game needs silver large rocks. Oh, geez. Can you imagine? Absolutely incredible. And with PD6, slime is just free? I believe so. Free rune. Free rune, baby. Also, before I forget once more here, I should quickly pop in and change the title to Deep Dwarf. Thanks, Ninth, for pointing that out, because I did not, for a moment, remember that we are not, in fact, an ogre. How about that? How about that? Thanks, Colgate, for the hydrate. Won't get the loot, no? Yeah. Or though? Unfortunately not. But who needs loot when you just absolutely demolish everything in your path? At least that's the plan. Let's get fighting and throwing. So we will eventually want throwing anyway. Fighting will cap off at like 14 for now. I guess we have that manual upstairs. Not quite affordable yet, but it's getting there. You visit it early, you get the loot. Yeah, you just have to be real fast. I mean, do they actually... They don't eat it off camera, do they? And you get the artifacts, the only loot that matters. It's definitely fair enough, yeah. Ring of Flight, don't mind if I do. Alright, boys, come on, come all. This is just so wild. So wild. Okie dokie. You get really good... I didn't expect such good slimes to come about when we get hit. I guess they are pretty heavy hits, to be fair. So maybe we're kind of seeing out-of-depth spawns in that regard, but holy moly. At least you've got loot when you visited slime early. Yeah, we'll have to try. Scarf of Harm? Not that wild. I'm feeling a lot of hubris coming up, but I might be pushing it just a wee bit, even for me. Okay. It's Hydra time, baby. Do I try and murder you? The old-fashioned way. I kind of want to. Because who needs a Hydra killing weapon when you just killed him? How's Jivia DD been? Honestly, overpowered to heck. Like, unfair. Being able to heal on a Deep Dwarf is wild. You do actually heal. Yeah. No, it's silly. Like, just unreal to have regen, full regen on a Deep Dwarf. 12 scrolls of ID. Hey, you don't know that, Safid. Those could be 12 scrolls of acquirement, and I won't hear no one saying anything but, because I believe in the power of our absurd luck that we've seen thus far in the run. But there we go, yeah. Only got up to 10 heads. Honestly, kind of embarrassed for you, Hydra. You'd think you could have done a little better, but whatever. No, I won't yuck your yum. guess not so much your yum is just yucking you as an individual in your entirety, but regardless, we'll hold off. When will cause Hydra to spawn more heads? That looks so easy. No, that was the plan. It was maybe foolish to try, but I had to try. We were just talking earlier in the stream about the ability to kill Hydras while just allowing their heads to be chopped off. And it's that easy, folks. Just worship Jivya, forehead. Too late for some now. Probably need to have used Oozmancy to keep Piety down. Interesting point. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I feel pretty happy with the loot that we've already gotten. I know that I might renege these words and feel like I was a fool for saying such, but not too concerned about each and every treasure trove. We'll find stuff kind of as can't talk at all today. As we make our way through. There we go. Definitely give me those Curari darts, please and thank you. Drop a bunch of this garbage, take the potion. Lovely. It doesn't matter, artifacts are the meaningful loot anyways, and the rune. Exactly. Honestly, pretty much just need runes these days. I'm happy with where we're sitting otherwise, at least until the later part of the game. Even then, if we could just get maybe a brand weapon scroll somewhere down the road, that could do it. Should also move this mouse real quick. Holy moly. Just absolutely sprinting through here. Gold could be meaningful, but meh, even with Jiva you get good amounts in Orc. Right, and that is a decent consideration for sure, because along with like wanting artifacts, one of the other few places that you can actually gain new items is... oh no. Is through buying from shops. But the reason why I say oh no is not because this is a fight that's bad for us and can murder us, but more so that you don't want axes when you're fighting with innocents nearby. Collateral damage is not what I'm looking for right now. Will I lose a character this incredible just for my own pride in not killing our innocent pig friends? You'd be surprised. You'd definitely be surprised. Oh, I could slimify them. Huh. Oh no. My slime's gonna kill them. Or not? Or apparently not. Huh. Oh no. Now the slime... I'm so sorry. Everyone, don't look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. My streamer luck is rubbing off a bit. You just got an artifact rating, resist poison, willpower, strength, and slay. Ooh. Ooh. That tickles. Nice. I'm glad to be able to share a little bit in the wealth, because it was a bit unfair, to be completely honest. Just how ridiculous. Okay. This is not working out for me. Okay, kids, for real this time, everyone close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Kirke killing its own hogs. Yeah, anyone else beating their own hog? But yeah, no one look. I'm about to do... Okay, well, coming back in here. Oh no, the pigs were killed by the slime. That's so sad. Well, there's nothing we could have done to prevent that, so here we are.